Guys, welcome back to Burner Brother Antiques. Today, auction day. We are going to get some stuff sold today. We've got about 1,000 lots to get sold. So let's check in with everybody, and we'll check in with the heart before we start. All right, Luke, what you got going on today?
So far, I'm just looking at whatnot messages and got to set up the auction for today.
Oh, got to get the auction. Yep, got to get everything set up and rolling. Good deal. So what you got going on today?
Oh, just normal auction morning stuff.
What is that?
Starting out with the emails.
Start out with emails. And
getting people approved. Registrations that came in at night. Then, I don't know, just see what needs done.
All right.
Hopefully soon start inventorying some
auction
stuff
day
for next
and
week.
inventory. You got inventory on auction day. Lucas and I run the auction after we get started, and then you just inventory all day.
Right.
How many lots you got to do today? Inventory? 300?
Oh, like
400?
like 400.
You can do it. And Mamaw's here bright and early. She's filming, or not filming, she's photoing. I'm filming, she's photoing. What do you got, word of the day, Mamaw? What we got?
Well, I think today is rest.
Rest? I need some of that.
Because, you know, the Lord rests on the seventh day, and this is a holiday weekend, so everybody needs to take time and rest and be with their family.
All right, I like it. We going to your house? Mine.
Whichever.
Let's do it. Jimmy's back here, early morning, getting us started. What do you got going on today, kid?
Well, I've got some yellow tape for some stuff that's going out to another place.
All right.
And then we're going to get some more unboxed, what we brought in yesterday.
All right, out of the Kentucky group, getting their unboxed.
Group. A lot of it.
There's a lot of stuff to do. Up here at the heart, getting stuff cleaned up and ready to go. Got Al and Jacob on the vacuum cleaners. Staff's all showing up. Pretty cool. Hey guys, we're out here in front of the Heart of Ohio. This is a gorgeous day out. Man, when it's this nice out, you never know how the crowd's going to be. Sometimes people want to stay home and do their garden beds, and sometimes they want to go shopping. So we'll see how the Heart ends up today. Just now getting ready to open up, and we'll see. I'm gonna go start an auction.
I've seen it with me, and like, nah, let it go.
What are you talking about?
Jimmy locked himself out.
Outside?
Out, yeah, down there taking boxes out to the truck. Heard the door shut behind me. I was like, now I gotta walk all the way down to get back in. Joe and Lucas ain't opening that door for
They're
me.
not opening that door for you. They're gonna let you bang. That's awesome. We got Lynn over here making Silka and I a quick breakfast. Now that's an avocado toast right there. That's how you're supposed to make it. That's awesome. Joe just got here. He got held up.
Yeah, I got held up a little bit.
He got held up in a little traffic accident.
Yeah.
But he's here now. You gotta get a lot of cataloging done today, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to get a lot done.
Trying to. You'll get her there. Josh and Jimmy are unwrapping stuff out of the Kentucky call. Getting in the showcases. I caught Mamaw getting the same thing, avocado toast. That's the meal of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realize they still had it. I didn't see it on the list.
Oh, it's still here.
Yeah.
So today, guys, we're having all this Barbie stuff selling, and what's really interesting, there's a ton of excitement in this group right here, all these early Barbies. Vinyl case over here, but just lots of interest in these things. And also a lot of the collector ones too. And there's a bunch of collector Barbies in today's sale with original shipping boxes up here. So it's gonna be kind of exciting to see what these end up doing. That's gonna be a highlight. We'll come back to this after the sale's over and kind of talk through some of these things. I think the Barbie's kind of one of the most interesting things in the auction because of the interest levels. So yeah, now let's see what else we got though. So here's just a scan. I mean, today's sale, lots of really high-end jewelry and lots of really good Barbies. Man, that looks like sterling down there. Yeah, that's a gorgeous piece. Sorry, that is sterling. That's a nice piece. That's in today's sale too, I guess. So all of these items in today's sale, the Franciscan ware. It'd be fun to see what it all ends up doing.
They said.
So here's my screen that we look at right before we start the auction, and this is our first item. This is a 19th century 800 gold filigree necklace, and we got a ton of bids on this thing. I think it's going to start at $2,000, but beautiful piece. And here's one of the computers that I'm going to be operating. Well, the auction's going on. I gave Lucas the controls. The gold's been bringing a lot of money so far. I'm very happy with the results, and so we'll see. We'll just keep going and see what happens. I don't know what's going on up here. Look at these guys. They're all just sitting around, holding the podium down. We're all back here working hard in the auction. These guys are up here drinking coffee.
Coffee's not going to drink itself.
It's not going to drink itself. I like it.
First break of the day.
First break of the day. It's been one long break. The first 2-hour break. Okay, guys, this is an interesting development. I'm showing you what's happening here. We're selling a no-headed Barbie. So there's a picture of it. We'll have to get the actual item after the after the auction, but no head. It's a headless Barbie, and it's selling for $85. Wow, I had no idea. There it goes. It sold for $85. Crazy. Luke, what do you think about that, bud?
I never thought I'd see that happen.
That's wild. All right, guys, the auction is over. Hillary is over here working on the next auction, I think. I don't know what she's doing. She's
No, trying to finish up today's.
Finish up today's
Yep.
auction. Okay,
Yep.
finish up today's auction. So, okay, what all you got to do to finish still?
Checking invoices before we email them.
Checking invoices. Okay. There we are. And Lucas is over here ready for the after auction report. Oh, he's flipping his chair. Okay, what do you think about today?
Let's talk about some Barbies.
Okay, let's go talk about them. Which ones were you surprised about on the prices?
Okay, well these, I wasn't as surprised as I was by like these and these.
So you were surprised by the modern ones, not the antique ones, or the older, the vintage
like
ones.
the 1950s and 60s ones. I was like, okay, yeah, I can see those are worth a lot of money.
Well, let's talk about how much. Okay, so lot number 2639 was a $500 lot. It was 1958 Mattel, all the way to the right there. That right.
Oh,
that one,
right
yeah,
here.
that one right there.
That I don't
Pull
even
it
want
out.
to pick it up. No, I'll pick it up.
You can pick it up. Come on,
Look at that one.
you're a professional. Okay, this one brought $500.
Barbie.
And this was the most expensive of all the Barbies. And it looks like it's original packing. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's never been opened or anything, but I'm just saying it looks like it's an old pack. So that was one of the ones that brought the most money. Before we get into the rest of the Barbies, though, Luke, what about that sewing machine? That you were surprised about that? You didn't understand that. You were like, "Why did that bring so much money, Dad?"
Well, no, I know the singers
it's
have
right
some
over here.
value, but I
So that's called a featherweight, and that's a white featherweight. It's in that green box right there.
Oh.
So Singer featherweight sewing machine. This should be model 221 if my memory calls it. My recollection is correctly. This is a Singer white featherweight in the box.
Does it say featherweight somewhere on it?
No, it won't say featherweight, but it'll have a model number usually. But they're always this way. Now if this was in better condition and it had the tray, this thing I think would have brought between $400 and $600. Sometimes you'll see them go like retail at $8 to $12.
How much did this one bring?
What does it bring? Like three. Hold on, I'll tell you. It was $3.25. $325 on that one.
Okay.
Also, let's point out a few of the other more like expensive type things. The Gone with the Wind lamp up top that we were shocked with.
Right here.
Well, the other one's the one that brought the most. So this one brought $180. This was lot 2075. This brought $180.
This one brought $425.
And this one brought $425. Now, why did that one bring twice as much as the one right beside it? Isn't that amazing?
The colors.
The colors. I think the color is prettier.
Yeah, red is.
Hand painted chimney and our hand painted globes. This one brought $425, and I was kind of surprised by that. Now there's a premium on that, so that's going to be pushing $500.
Yeah.
That was a little bit surprising to me. Now let's talk about this. You were telling me about the Desert Rose and the Franciscan here, the apple. You were talking about it a little bit, and it was kind of flat.
It was very flat.
Very minimal bids. Like some of these bowl sets would bring $2, $3, $4 a stack.
The one was $10.
$10 was about the most expensive lot that we sold out of the Franciscan. And then this stuff right here, we actually passed several items. Nobody wanted the dinnerware sets at all. They were really flat. So walking through here, this set of stemware here brought $75 for a set of 3. We sold 2 sets of 3 for $150. So that was pretty good. I thought that did well. A big sterling bowl down here, Lucas. This is Francis the First pattern, I'm pretty sure. This brought $500, and that's a gorgeous piece of silver. I mean, silver's up right now, but that's monumental silver, and I think it was a fair price at $500. That's a big piece. Yeah, let's step up. Okay, let's go back to the Barbies now. Okay, so Lucas, tell us about what happened with this Barbie.
Okay, this one brought $275. Here, let me set it down.
$275 for this one.
It's the Barbie, the blonde
gold. Okay, whoa.
That's a lot of hair.
Looks like a dancer. You got it on that light there.
Oh, here.
There you go. Now you can see it.
That's what this $275.
$275 is what that one brought.
On this one is.
Original packing, original box on the outside, but it brought $275. And then there was another Barbie over here that brought $275 as well. Another one of these smaller ones.
Yeah, which one?
Hold on.
Oh, was it the swimsuit one?
It was lot number 2699. Oh, wait, before we do that, talk about these heads real quick.
Oh gosh.
Can you believe it? We were showing them when we were selling the one Barbie that was headless that brought almost $100. We showed a little bit ago.
And guess how much the heads brought?
The heads?
$100
for a box of Barbie heads.
Right there.
That group right there brought $100 even on that
one
box.
brought what, 25?
This one maybe it was 30, 25 or 30 range on this one.
Either way. Very
This
impressive.
lot $26.99. I'm not sure where that one's at.
This one's down here.
$26.99 is.
I believe so. Maybe not. Yeah, right here.
$26.99. Oh, there it is. Original box on the outside. That's why that one did so well. This one here brought $275. And there you go. That's what she looks like. $275
too.
with the box. Okay. What about the canister there? Remember? Did you know how much those brought? Do you remember?
Oh, they
The
were like
thermoses there?
$20, $30,
28 to 30 range, I think, in that range. And then let's talk about the clothes. The clothes at the beginning of the auction were only bringing $2 and $3 for a bag, and then throughout the auction they kept getting more and more. Lucas, you sold these when I was up front. What did the heads and the jars bring?
Oh gosh, I think they brought almost like $20.
About $20 a jar. Wow, I've never sold headless Barbies or Barbie doll heads and jars before, so this is an interesting group here that we sold.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you something. I was kind of surprised how little it brought were the knives.
Oh, they were going like
I mean, a lot of
$5.
these big, these all came out of the same house as the Barbies, the hoarder house that we had, showed you guys. But a lot of these were bringing from $5 to $20. I don't think any of them brought much over 20.
Maybe one of the bigger.
Maybe one of the
samurai
bigger ones, yeah. But for the most part, they were $5, $8, $10, and those were pretty big size knives.
Yeah, I know.
But overall, auction was pretty strong. We had a lot of interest in the gold jewelry. The highest price piece of gold jewelry we sold was around $2,300. I think that was for lot number one. It was $2,200 or $2,300 plus the premium. So that was a pretty interesting group. And I'm gonna walk up front here and check the heart back out since we're done before 6 o'clock today. Usually it's always after 6, but today we're done early. So let's go see what's going on up here. All right, Al's got a desk. He's taking out the door. It is sold. Just walked up front here, and man, it's still hopping up here. They got there's a cream can too that's sold. Okay, mahogany bow front, slant front, 1910-ish. Pretty cool. It's sold. Going out the door. Hey, I'm gonna catch a couple sold bins here, then go back to the auction and finish up back there. $59 on a blue willow butter dish with the insert. Those are cool. $59 each. There's a pair of them on the sold stack. Blue and white cobalt cut glass. That is pretty fun. $105 on that one. Then a Hall teapot up here. The Hall teapot is priced out for $39.99. Same person. This is an interesting print down here. What do we got? Let me get to it. Oh, the girl down here. Victorian frame, kind of an Eastlake style frame. Priced at $45. All in the sold bin. Hey, look at the art glass picture. That's Jamestown, $32. Well, that's made like an early one, all blown picture. Nice blown picture for $32. And then these genuine bearing boxes here, that's kind of interesting. $10.99 on that group. The bowl in the back, $18. That's probably Johnson Brothers. Let me look. Johnson Brothers, there it is. Yep, signed. And then a couple other smaller pieces over here. Advertising piece is priced for, it's a little thermometer, $29.95. No, it's not a thermometer. It's just a print. $29.95 from the General Merchandise. Og W Tank with the phone number on there from Bono, Ohio. Pretty special. I like those. Ooh, we got a $12 serving spoon over here. That's a good buy. $12. It's sold. Oh, now check that out. A Beatles diskette case for $75 in the sold bin. And here's an old Gilbert experimental lab. On the experimental lab in the Gilbert. Let's see if there's a price hanging out the back. It is, let's see real quick, $32 on that one. $32 on the Gilbert. It's always interesting to see what sells up front, especially while we're having auctions. You know, we're back here in the back selling stuff at auction, and the mall selling stuff in the front. Today it's been a pretty good day. A lot of dealers have came in today as well and restocked. The list was pretty full. So yeah, it's getting later in the day. I got to go home and do a whatnot sale. So let's go back and look one more time at the auction results, and we'll be done. And this set right here had a little bit of interest in today's auction. This is lot 2547. It was an Augsburg Bavarian gilt tea set here, and it brought $130. Here's the marks on the bottom. There used to be a ton of interest in this early gilt stuff. I mean, this has got some age on it. Very nice, but it's gone out for today at $130. Now this Barbie and Francie set right here sold for $140 at today's auction, and it has 2 dolls and a bunch of clothes on the inside as well. Now this oil lamp right here, guys, this kind of reminds me of a baccarat piece. It says duplex up on the work, or on the turns up there, the knobs. And this piece brought $140. Kind of like, again, it kind of reminds me of a baccarat piece. Looks like a pretty good buy. Now the big oil painting here, pretty interesting. It's not an early piece, but it is signed. It's kind of like 1970-ish. Nice little creek with the bridge in the background. What I like about this is it looks like you could really kind of just see right into that painting. This was a great buy today for $110. Got a nice frame on it. Just a good buy. Now this was an excellent buy. This only brought $70. Now this is a big piece. That's probably about 30 inches by 40 inches in dimensions here, and this is signed J.J. Francis. It only brought $70. That painting's probably done in the 1900 range, circa 1900, and it's got an early frame on it. It's been gilt, probably an oak frame with gilt over top of it. This is a beautiful watercolor. If you get in there and take a look at this, I mean, this was just an incredible buy. The detailing is incredible on this piece. Signed J.J. Francis right here. Again, great buy today. $70 is all it brought. So as we wrap up this video, I thought, you know, I should really actually talk about next week's auction just a minute, because all of this is Barbie. Everything you're seeing right here, guys, this is all Barbie stuff. There's just all sorts of pieces, limited editions. There's Elvis up here. A lot of these down here are special edition Barbies. Wizard of Oz, there's Glinda. All of these items through here are all Barbie. And then this stuff up here, this is going to be sold by the stacks. So this will be a 3-stack, 3-stack, 3-stack. Next week's auction here at burners.com, all of that Barbie stuff is going to sell. That's right behind me. And I want to remind everybody, look in the catalog, burners.com, because you're going to see some amazing art glass. Tiffany, Lundberg, Pearpoint, incredible pieces, all coming up for sale starting next, it goes online today. You'll be seeing this video today. It'll be online already. So go to burners.com. I mean, this is kind of rare. This is the turn switch up here to turn this off and on with it right here. So that turns it on, turns it off. Pretty rare piece. That's Tiffany. It got a doré base on it, and that is an original Tiffany shade to it. Just great pieces. This is a bronze cigar lighter. How often do you see one of those? That's pretty special. All of the period silver. I showed you guys just a week or so ago when we picked it up. Well, all this period silver, it all sells this week. And there's some great pieces in here. Early pieces, this one here with the dogs on each side. All the silver going. The map, this is an early hand-colored map. It's going in next week. Now we listed these as Dirks originally, and I've had a lot of people online saying there's something different, some Christus or something. But they're gonna sell next week. They are early. These up here, Watasakis with paperwork. There's 2 of them, early ones. They're all selling. So next week's auction, it's got some other stuff in it. These right here are next week as well. These are signed Shiro right here. They are signed. It's got a cat in there. You guys see the cat? That's pretty cool. This up here's got the koi. Signed Shiro as well. Shiro Kazumatsu, I'm not sure how you say it, 1956. Right here, these are selling next week. Rosewood tables, absolutely beautiful rosewood table. This is all going to go in next week's auction as well. Look at this bronze. This is a Bella Mia bronze right here. Beautiful patina on this bronze. It sells next week. Art glass. This right here came out of the Kentucky home. This is a signed piece. Now, what was that name again? That was Miller. Grant Miller, if I'm not mistaken, is what this one is signed. And he lists for lots of money. Some of his pieces bring up into the multiple thousands. I think we got these 2 bone horses listed with all the cloisonne work. I think they're in next week. I'll have to double check. I'm not seeing the sticker. I hope they're in next week because they're gorgeous. Oh yeah, they're signed. They're in there. These are going to be lot number 3113, guys. These are bone. Look at the cloisonne all the way around. Absolute fabulous pair of horses. Yeah, next week's auction should be up right now as you're watching this video. So just go to burners.com, berners.com, just like you see up there in the background, right up there, burners.com. And you'll be able to preview the auction. With that being said, I got to go out of here because I got to get home for a whatnot sale. So yeah, let's go get ready for that. All right, guys, I'm at home and we're getting ready to do a whatnot show. I just put my feet up for about a half an hour. Got me a Celsius out. Get woke back up here. And we're going to sell some of this stuff. I don't know how much we'll get through. Lucas is going to help me, but I'm going to get set up and do whatnot. All right, we are now done with our whatnot sale. Look right here. This box is all jewelry we just sold on whatnot. Lucas is over there right now. He's like, I'm going to bed. What time is it?
It's 11:05.
11:05. We've been auctioning all day. It's what we do. We're resellers. Buy, sell, trade. Right here at Burner Brother Antiques. Guys, blessings. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. I love seeing your comments. Please keep commenting. And share with your friends. We're trying to grow our channel. If you'd help us out and share with your friends, tell your friends to join in there and watch us some, we sure appreciate it. Thanks.